Hi, this is Dr. Pachenik, and I want to congratulate President Trump on having avoided a war with Iran. I'm glad that with 10 minutes left to attack Iran, you decided that this was not appropriate. Personally, I don't care when you make the decision, but I do resent the fact that everybody says, oh, the decision making process isn't working. That's wrong. For those of you who don't understand what a crisis is, you can make a decision up front, 6 months before, or 6 weeks before, as I had in the Aldomoro kidnapping, or you can make a decision in the last minute, as I had in other hostage situations. But the point is, the outcome is what counts. And I want to thank the president for that outcome. I want to thank Tucker Carlson of Fox News for the outcome. But most importantly, I want to thank two generals who were there, and also the Pentagon officers who said that there would be a misproportionality of 150 people who would die in that so-called strategic raid. There is no such thing as a strategic raid. It's a raid and people die and things happen and we get into wars. But let me explain why I'm really proud of General Thomas Keane. I don't know him personally. I've known about him. He's about my age. He's a young 76. He's born in New York, just like I am. Went to Fordham, where I lived across the street. Became an officer, was in the 101st, and was a paratrooper in Vietnam, and has won a lot of medals. He was in charge of the wars in Haiti, Somalia, Bosnia, and many other wars. He refused to serve as the chief of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan underneath Cheney's orders, and he was a very effective general. And he in turn explained to Trump that this was not an appropriate action. I also want to thank General Dunford, a United States Marine Corps general, 4-star, also from Boston, and he grew up and went to the War College and then became an airborne soldier, 4-star general, and he was also influential in explaining that there would be serious outcomes to the strike in Iran. The person, of course, who we can deprecate consistently is John Bolton. No one has been more of a coward, more of a dastardly individual than John Bolton. He is true to form. No matter where he is, he will always mess up, really doesn't understand the dynamics of any country, has no idea about war because he insists that we should all go to war, but he is such a coward that he refuses to serve in the war. He refused to serve in Vietnam, refused to serve in Iraq and Afghanistan, despite the fact that he created a war out of misintelligence, misinformation, and we went into Iraq and Afghanistan. If I were the president, I would throw John Bolton out and tell him, listen, get out of here and go work for the Israelis, because he's filleted Bibi so long that the Israelis had basically made him an honorable Jew there. Of course, Shelley Adelson, a Jewish mobster from Nevada, was the one who supports him, and John Bolton is on the payroll of every Israeli Mossad operative. So what can we expect? We can also expect that the war will not happen as long as Trump is in power. Why? Because he works according to one element only. He doesn't need an elaborate policy planning staff. He doesn't need a very detailed paper analysis. This is a different kind of president. He works on his instincts. Instincts are as important as cognitive theories. You may have all the theories you want in the world, but his instincts are correct. Again, I will reaffirm what he did in New York. He changed the Commodore Hotel on 42nd Street. He built the Wilma Memorial. He did the Trump Towers. He's done a lot of construction based on instincts. As to his past and what he says, it's not relevant to me. But I do want to thank Tucker Carlson of Fox News for having reaffirmed all those positions that we believe in. Let me quote to you Martin Luther, the famous theologian, who said, "War is the greatest plague of all. It will destroy the individual, it will destroy the country, it will destroy religion." Good night and good luck.